Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Miss Renee, and I'm back for another video. This is day 7, and yes, I have a praise report. I have officially lost 5 pounds. Yes, I've officially lost 5 pounds. I'm excited. I'm geeked up about it. And not only that, I was able to save $85 last week, and put it in my savings account where I will be saving more money and saving more money until I find an investment that I can now fund because I'm saving money. So, you know how we always say we don't have money for this and we don't have money for that. Well, you know what? Your bills ain't going nowhere. They're going to be there. They're not going nowhere. $87 ain't going to break you. We got to take 10% of our money and we have to put it in our savings account, and we have to go do some research according to what we want to do with our life, or the things that we want to invest in that we feel that will make us more money. One day I'm gonna sit on here and I'm gonna let you guys know what my particular process is of building and how I'm going to use one small pebble to get to this, and then I'll use a stone, and then I'll use a brick, and then, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to explain to y'all what I'm doing, and hopefully that'll give you some revelation on some things that you need to do to think about it, and do some research and figure out something that you want to invest in. And it could be something simple, something small. And I would rather you start with something simple and something small. And, life insurance is one thing. If you don't have insurance on yourself, insurance on your children, insurance on your spouse, those, I know that people don't look at it like that, but life insurance is a form of investment. You're investing every month, so that, let's just say, like, I have $100,000 policy on my son. If something happens to him, it don't take $100,000 to bury him. Maybe 5 or 10 at the most, and then I got $90,000. And of course, we don't want to look at it as, oh, I got $90,000, my son died. No, God forbid my son passes away. And but if he does, we ain't got to do the fish fries and begging people to help us, bury our son. We already got the money, and we also have a return on our investment for paying that premium every month. But anyway, yes. So those are my 2 goals from last week, and they are very small and they are very minute, and I am looking forward to seeing what they actually grow into. I've heard people say, oh, my grandmother saved $20 a week for 25, 30 years, and she had, didn't spend it, and I'm sure it was times that she could have gave it away. Somebody needed it. It was a bill that needed to be paid. It was something tragic happened, and grandma was like, not that money. That money is that money is for something catastrophic. Like, if it ain't catastrophic, then I'm not going to that particular money. Grandma had money here, money there, up under the couch, up under the bed, in the bank. You never knew. Grandma pull a 20 out of anywhere, baby, back in the day, because they knew the importance of saving money. Because You know, ain't nobody gonna come help. You know, and I want to keep extending that to you and keep saying that to you, that there's no help coming. You are your help. Now, if you got a spouse, or if you got a mother, or if you got somebody, a sister or a brother that's helping you, well, praise God, because most of us don't. But what I want to say is, I hope you don't become dependent on them, because one day their money might run out, or they may die, or something may happen to where they can't help you no more. And then what you gonna do? I'm gonna give you my recipe for iced coffee. I make iced coffee, but this is the keto style iced coffee. It don't have no sugar, no, it has protein. I put some protein powder. So this is actually like a meal replacement. This is my breakfast actually. And it's 12 o'clock. This is my first time eating. Well, I'm not in a hurry today, but I'm not gonna be before you that much longer, because I gotta learn how to keep these short, because people's attention span, I know y'all attention span is not that long. But the thing I wanted to talk about today is complaining. I gotta put my book somewhere else so I could see it. I was listening to an audio book yesterday, and it talked about complaining and people who complain a lot. And what it said was, when you complain, you actually give, your life will give you more to complain about. It's the law of attraction. Like I said, go back up to the pinned post in this group and read it, and see some of the books that we're reading, and see some of the things that we're talking about. The law of attraction is one of them. If you have not studied and you don't really fully understand what the law of attraction is, please go do that. Please read The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. And when I say read, I know all the time we don't have time to read. So you can do the audiobook. I love audiobooks. I listen to audiobooks as I'm cleaning up, as I'm doing certain things throughout the day, because who wants to read? I'll read if I have to, but for the most part, we got new stuff, y'all. Let's get it. Instead of listening to being on TikTok, listen to your audiobook. And it also shows how serious you is about changing. Because I'm going to tell you what, until, I was telling my husband this the other day, the reason why we make a lot of bad decisions is, for one, we act out of our trauma. We traumatized. We are traumatized. We think through trauma. We see through trauma-filled eyes, and we think with a trauma-filled mind. Which means it's easy to make a bad decision, because your whole system is not working correctly. So, in order to make better decisions, we need new information. We need information from people who are doing the things that we're trying to do. If you're trying to become a millionaire, then read books, because millionaires have written books. Read the books. They tell you exactly how they did it. And like I said, if you read 10 books by 10 different millionaires, I promise you, you will see some similarities in their stories. Everybody's story is not the same, but the process of getting rich is having a good attitude, getting more information, and after you get the information, you act on the information, which is the hardest thing for poor people to do. A lot of us just don't even get the information. A lot of us are not willing to change our attitude and change our personalities to fit a millionaire character. We would rather stay nasty and stanky with our attitudes and you know, we would rather stay that way, and I don't understand why. But maybe if you realize that it's not gonna make you rich, maybe you'll change. You know, I hate to use money as a motivation, but you know, it's definitely my motivation. I know money is not everything. I know that changing my attitude and changing the way that I act and the changing the way that I deal with people, you know, is a good thing anyway. You know, being friendlier with people, saying hello to people, you know, doing nice things for people, even though they haven't done anything for you. Like, why do everybody always have to do something nice for you first? That gets on my nerves. People always be like, hey, I match energy, I match energy. You letting people control you if you match energy. Your energy should always be on a high frequency, high vibrating frequency, because you trying to get something that most people don't want, which is better health, which is wealth and riches. So that means that your attitude gotta be above and beyond other people's attitude. So you match energy if you want to. You matching poverty energy. You matching broke energy. You matching trauma-filled energy. Stop matching people's energy. Be a leader. Be a boss. Be your own person. Fly at your own altitude and don't let nobody bring you down. You walk in the room and say hello, good morning to people. Not only does that make people feel differently towards you, you change the atmosphere in the room instead of coming in and adapting to the atmosphere in the room. See, we got to change the way we think. That is the first thing. So I was just saying too, let me finish this point. Stop letting other people be the first one. You be the first one sometime. Some people gonna take it, some people not gonna take it, and some people just gonna be in a daze because first of all, they not even looking at you like, what's wrong with her? Like, I've been knowing her for 20 years and she ain't never smiled and said hello. You know, it's gonna take a lot of people, you know, they gonna be like, what's up with her? Yeah, I've changed. I'm healing. I'm learning to be a better person. I'm not adapting to your energy no more, boo-boo. You don't get to control me with your energy anymore. I'm on my own frequency, and my frequency says health, healing, and wealth. And you can either come on up to my level, or I ain't gonna judge you, but I can't, you know, I'm not on that level, and you're not gonna bring me down to your level. So have a great day. Learn how to say I love you to people. People ain't always got to be the first one to say they love you. Why people always got to be the first one to treat you nice, to give you a gift, to greet you? You know, we always want to wait on somebody else to do something first and then be like, oh, she nice, I guess I'll be her friend. Why you couldn't be her friend first? See, this got to stop. Y'all is out here, and I ain't just saying y'all, it's me. Oh. We ain't gonna, hey. These is all the realizations that I had to come to first before I could tell y'all about myself and how I walk around and how I handle myself and how my bougie attitude and, like you say, you don't speak to me, I don't speak to you. All like that and stuff. See, I'm done with all that. I'm done with letting people control me. People can't control me no more. I'm gonna be who I want to be. And who I want to be is happy. I want to be happy. I want to be healthy. I want to be whole. I want to be rich. I want to run businesses. I want to have a nice family. I don't really care about being liked by everybody because everybody is not going to like me. All I'm saying is because you don't like me, it's not going to change my attitude towards life. And it might not even change my attitude towards you. You know why? Because I know why you like that. I know why you hateful. I know why you mean. I know why you ain't got no friends and you walking around here, with no money. I'd be mad too if I was broke. I'd be mad too if I was broken and hurt and didn't have no money and all my friends was fake and my man wasn't doing what he was supposed to do and my wife, she a mess. She don't cook, she don't clean, she don't take care of the kids. I would be unhappy too. So now when I look at people who unhappy, I just look at them in a totally different way now. I'm not even really that upset about people's unhappiness anymore because I understand. I understand their unhappiness because I understand my own unhappiness. I understand my own trauma and how it feels to not be healed. So that brings me to my subject because like I said, I was listening to the audiobook yesterday and it kind of hit me because I kind of thought I was over it too until he said a few things that kind of hit home to me. He said that we need to quit complaining. No, I'm sorry. We need to quit playing the victim. We need to quit playing the victim. We need to quit blaming everybody for the fact that we're not healed. We need to quit blaming everybody because, like I said, I gave y'all that homework assignment yesterday. And I wonder, how many of you watched it? And just because you haven't done it yet don't mean you're not going to do it because, like I said, you have to have the right time to do that. It has to be the right moment. So you might have to create that moment or whatever. But we have to quit playing the victim even to the people who victimized us. It wasn't our fault what happened to us. But it's definitely up to you to heal from it. It's your total responsibility. You're not responsible for what people did to you. You're not responsible for what happened to you. But you are responsible for what it say. You're not responsible for what happened to you, but your healing is your full responsibility. And although other people's help is wanted, it's nobody's responsibility to help you. That right there is a whole word. Because you know what? We sit around and we be mad as heck at other people who has the resources to help us, but they don't. Now, it could be several reasons why this person don't help you. And this is the God honest truth. I'm telling y'all, unless you learn how to be truthful with yourself, you will never be set free. First of all, you got certain people, and I don't know whether this is you or not, I'm just saying, you got people out here that want you to do, that want other people to do everything for them. I want you to come get me. I want you to take me around, look for a job. I want you to buy me some lunch, give me a cigarette, loan me $10. And then I'm going to get a job after you done took me around to get a job. And then I'm going to lose that job because I got so high the night before that I didn't get up and go to my job on time. So I lost the job that you helped me get. So not only did I lose the job that you helped me get, I need $40 to pay my phone bill because I put in another application for another job and they might call me back and I need my phone on. So can you pay my phone bill? You know, like some people just quit helping because you know what? You too much. You don't went from me helping you to me basically doing everything for you. And so people bag up. People bag up. They like, you know what? I'm not helping you no more. I've been helping you for years and I'm done. So you got some people who just done helping. And then, you know, some people age out. That's what I call it, aging out. Listen, you're 50. You're 40 years old. You're 39. You're 37 years old. No. I heard a comedian say it was so funny. He was talking about people who don't never have no money, but you get high every day. How is you smoking a quarter of weed every day that's costing you $40 a day to get high, and then at the end of the week you need to come to me because your lights cut off? You better go sell one of them backwoods. You better go out here. You better start growing weed or something, like, because you can't even do that right. Can you take the seeds that's in your weed and plant them in the ground or something? Well, I ain't gonna say that because that's illegal. But I'm just saying, like, come on. Like, people just want to be a mess up for years. I mean, you 40, 50 years old and you still need to sleep on my couch? Bruh, you done aged out. You done aged out. I helped you when you was young. I helped you when you was a teenager. I helped you when you had your first child. And you know what I'm saying? I helped you. I did it. You aged out, bro. You 50 now. If you ain't got it together by now, I ain't saying you not gonna get it together, but listen. Somebody else besides me gonna have to help you do that, because you done aged out. You done timed out. You know what I'm saying? You done timed out with a lot of people. That's why I say that this is a one-man job. This is just something that you got to do for yourself. Even the people who caused you the trauma, sometimes we think, you know, we need an apology from them in order to move on, and you don't. You do not need an apology from your father for abandoning you. You do not need an apology from your mother because she was a crackhead and didn't take care of you. You don't need an apology. But you do need to forgive her so that you can move on with your life. Like I said, it's that little demon on the inside of you that don't want to let you move on, that don't want to see you heal. But you got to stop playing the victim. You got to stop saying what your mama didn't do, what your daddy didn't do. My brother won't help me. You know, ain't nobody helping me. Won't nobody help me do nothing. Because chances are you're not putting the energy in yourself that you want other people to put into you. If you was putting a million, you know, like, and maybe you are putting a lot of energy into yourself, just like I did. But what I had to realize is that I didn't have the right information. That's just like trying to walk to Chicago without a map. You think you just gonna walk on 90, you just gonna walk on 94 or get on 94 and just ride until, you know what I'm saying, till you end up in Chicago? If you don't have a map, you gonna get lost. We don't know how to heal ourselves. We need information on how to do that. We don't know how to create wealth. We were not taught that. You are not gonna come up with some crazy idea to create wealth, or you might, but you still need some information on how to go about that. That's what education is for. And educating yourself is the way you have to do it nowadays. Because a lot of us don't have money to go to college or the time. So what we have to do is go to the libraries that's still open. In case y'all didn't know, that's my favorite place to be. I'm on my way there now. Go to the library. Google stuff. YouTube stuff. I'm telling you, if you sat down for 2 hours a day and just YouTubed investment ideas, looked into them, you know, Google healing, Google books, wealthy people who wrote books. Like, come on now. It's time to quit wasting time and start doing something with your time. What's 2 hours a day? And when you really get hungry like me, you wake up in the morning with it. Soon as I open my eyes, I'm with it. You hear me? I'm on the phone. I'm holding my phone, looking at wealth building stuff. You know, I'm writing stuff down. I'm audio booking. I'm praying. I am commanding my day. You know, I am fixing my breakfast, my lunch, trying to eat healthy and do the things that I'm supposed to do. What do I need to do today? What do I need to do to make today productive? When you really get hungry, you spend 12 hours a day in productivity. Like, I really don't even have time for nonsense anymore. I watch a little bit of TikTok. I be on Facebook for about 15 minutes and I log right back off. I ain't got time. I got 15 years to put $4 million in the bank. And really, to tell you the truth, 15 years ain't a lot of time, especially now that I'm 50. And baby, I don't even know how I got to be 50. I'm just like looking like, who 50? Yeah, it's you. You done let the years roll by. You done been stupid for like 25 years. You've been in a daze for 25 years. You've been sleepwalking for 25 years and ain't got nothing done. So it's time for me to quit playing. I done did all that. I done smoked weed. I done got high. I done went to the parties. I done did it all. I'm good. Now it's time to get down to business, because you know what? I'm 50. At 65, I don't want to be working hard. I don't want to be standing up in the shop for like 6-7 hours a day. I'm not doing it. I would rather sacrifice. And tomorrow, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about sacrifice, and we're going to talk about learning how to suffer. So stay tuned, because tomorrow is going to be good. We're going to learn how to suffer. Because until you learn how to suffer, you're going to cry and whine like a little 6-month-old baby. Every time something happened to you, you're going to fall out in the floor and start kicking and screaming. You know the little baby that you done seen, and the baby didn't get what they want, or something happened to the baby fall out and pass out. Yeah, that's the maturity, even at this age, that we have when it comes to suffering. Let me tell you something. You better learn how to suffer. You better learn how to suffer, because if you don't know how to suffer, you will never have any results in your life. Matter of fact, once you really learn how to suffer, things get easier. Because really, it's just about changing your mind set about what you're going through. I always tell my kids, you know what? Washing the dishes is harder because of your attitude. If you know you got to wash the dishes every day after you get home from school, so why don't you just do it and get it out the way, and just, but you want to I hate washing dishes. You making it worse. It's not going to go away. It's something that you have to do. So therefore, just come home with a good attitude. Just after you eat, wash your dishes, do your chores, do your homework, and go ahead and get on your game and go ahead and get on the phone for the rest of the night. Like, it really don't have to be that hard. Same thing with us. When we have a problem or something that happens in our life, why we gotta pass out and have a fit and go into a depression for 5 years and over drink and smoke and fall into sexual addictions and just throw your hands up and don't care and be nasty and angry and mean, and then you start right back over again. Once you learn how to deal with pain and trauma and problems with maturity, life gonna be a breeze. Anyway, getting back to playing the victim. I'm going to wrap this up because it's been way too long. But I had some time today, so I gave y'all a little bit of extra love today. But I'm still got to get out of here because Miss Renee got to be productive in other areas of her life. So, playing the victim, even with the people who caused you trauma, stop it. We know, they know, and you're going to get healed from that, right? Because you're going to do your first homework assignment that I gave you. So you're going to get healed from that. And then know this, everybody is busy with life trying to function while being dysfunctional. All of us are a tad bit dysfunctional. We not healed in every area of our life. We trying to heal, and that's a 24/7 job. People don't really have time for your healing and your bull crap and everything that you're going through. Stop thinking just because people's life look perfect and that they don't have no problems, just because they don't share that with you, don't mean that they don't have no problems. People suffer in silence. Stop blaming people and stop. Listen. Y'all going to people when you should be going to God anyway. And I think that's the reason why God cut everybody off on us too. He cut everybody off on us, and he eventually snips all the apron strings around you, because why are you going to them? Why is you going to them? Don't you wonder why your children go to other people for help? You'd be like, I've been here all this time waiting to talk to you, willing to talk to you, willing to go through everything that you need me to go through with you, because I'm your mama or I'm your daddy, and I'm willing to help you through whatever you go through, but you go to everybody but me. That's how God feel about you. God feel like you go to everybody except for me. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut the apron strings off with everybody, because I'm tired of you going to everybody else but me. I need to eliminate all your options so that you'll understand that it's me. It's me that's going to help you out. Even if help comes through somebody else, it was God that provided that. It was God that provided that. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Your healing is personal, and all you need is you. Stop complaining. Stop complaining. Complaining just gives you more things to complain about. It is what it is. It's the bed that you made for yourself. Any situation that you're in right now is a situation that you created through your experiences and through your choices. So if you're in a situation, or you're experiencing something that you don't want to experience, then stop doing something or start doing something. It's real simple. It's real simple, but it's not easy. It's going to take prayer, and it's going to take changing, and it's going to take evolving, and it's going to take willpower, and it's going to take you to be sick and freaking tired of being in that situation, to where you trust God and stop feeling like you stuck in that situation. You can move. God is always, listen, God will provide. 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 And you could put a period after that. God will provide. Where there's a will, there is a way. There is always, God has always got a way of escape for you. Even if you can't see it, even if you don't know it, sometimes you just have to get up and be about it. Sometimes you just have to be like, you know what, God, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm getting my stuff, I'm packing my stuff up, and I'm going outside this door, and I don't know what's gonna happen outside this door, God, but I'm getting up out of here. I can't stay here no more, God. And I promise you, he will meet you. He will meet you right there because he is proud of you that you have finally stepped out on faith to believe in him for once in your life. He will meet you there. He will meet you right there. And not only that, you create your own life with words. So if you wake up every day saying, I'm fat, I'm lazy, I'm this, I'm that, you know, just all of that kind of stuff. You create with your words. I always send people back to Genesis when God created the earth. He could have waved his hand. He could have snapped his fingers and created the earth. But what did he do? He spoke it, because he put that example in the Bible to show you how he created the earth with words. He said, let there be light, and boom, the light came. You know what I'm saying? So if he can create with his words, then that means that you can create with your words. If you want to create the whatever you want to see happen in your life, speak it out of your mouth. Get up every day and say, Lord, today is going to be $1,000 day. I confess it, I profess it in Jesus' name that today is going to be a great day. That from now on, my attitude is going to change. I am going to begin to get wealthy. I am going to meet new people. I am going to have genuine friends. I am going to have a 4-bedroom house with a pool in the back and all of that. And I am going to be a hard worker. My business will excel. My website will be making $5,000 a week. I'll be making $5,000 a week selling hair and wigs. And I'll be making another $5,000 a week installing hair and wigs. You know, you can create your life through speaking. And I know that's another thing that a lot of people just don't believe. You don't believe that if you get up and intentionally speak a word over your life, speak good things into your life, that they'll just happen. You know why? Because you don't understand how it works. But you're not God. So you know, that's what faith is. Faith is doing some things that God tell you to do without actually knowing how it works. You know what I'm saying? That's what having faith is. If you believe in God, if you don't, then that's a whole nother story. But yeah, you can create your life. You can get up every day and speak things into existence. And you can also say bad things. It works in reverse too. You know, how you think, you don't have to even speak it. Sometimes you can just think, oh, this is going to be the worst day. I hate this day. I hate this job. I hate the people at my job. So you walk around with this hateful, you know, and the law of attraction states that whatever you feel, your heart, whatever you feel in here is going to be attracted to you. Hate, meanness, everything you feel is going to be attracted to you. So you better change how you feel. I didn't say you can change your circumstances. I said you got control over how you feel. You got control over how you act. You got control over how you think. Yeah, your light bill still due. Your rent behind. You ain't got no money in the bank. Your boyfriend or your husband or your wife acting a fool. Your kids out here tripping. I didn't say that you could control other people. I didn't say that you could control the environment. I said that you could control you. Once you control you, watch your environment change. And I said, like I told you yesterday, you ain't got to believe me. But what you got to lose in trying? You done tried everything else. You done did everything else. Ain't nothing work. You still at this low point in your life. You still fat. You still broke. You still sick. You still lonely. You still depressed. Like what's working in your life? What have you been doing all these years that's been working for you to shoot down what I'm saying to you right now? Maybe it might work. It's only one way to find out. Stop blaming your spouse. You chose them. You chose that spouse. Stop blaming your spouse that things ain't working right with you. You get you together. You cannot control nobody else. Get you together. Stop blaming your parents. Stop blaming your job that you don't have enough money. Because you know what? God blessed you with other gifts that you could be making money from other different ways. You know how to cook. You know how to sing. You know how to write books. You know how to craft. You got other, listen, you might work at Costco's right now, but that don't mean that you can't come home from work at Costco's and work on that book. That don't mean that you can't come home from Costco's and start sewing and getting them outfits together and start doing little stuff. See, y'all got, come on. It ain't your job. It's you. You got to figure out how to make more money. And, the next thing is to take responsibility. You got to take responsibility for your life and make changes. You got to start doing things and you got to stop doing things. You got to change your personality. You got to become a better person. You got to be more loving. You got to be more kind to people, and we're going to talk about being shy, because a lot of people don't understand that being shy is a big deal too. Being shy is not of God. Everybody be like, I'm shy. Nope, you're not shy. You're just afraid. You got a lot of fears. And you got a lot of insecurities. But once you get over that, you'll be fine. I decided to bring my wig in here, y'all, because I be ending these. I know y'all be like, well, okay, she got her face together, but what the heck is she gonna do with them old ugly braids to the back with that ugly wig cap on? I'm gonna put a wig on it. I ain't started curling my hair yet. I just took my braids on because it's been hot, y'all. And really it's too hot for this wig, but that's why I'm going to just keep it straight. I ain't going to put no curls in it yet because usually I like my curls. I like my layers. I like my part to the side, girl. I like for it to be popping with the bang and all of that popping. But it's hot. So the part go back to the middle. So the hair can stay out of my face. And I'm about to go on with my day. This was a long video, y'all. This was almost an hour. This is what be happening when I got time. That's because I love y'all. I prayed for y'all before I got on here today that I could speak a word and say something to you that will help you for today. You know, I'm not worried about stepping on nobody's toes or nothing like that. You can agree with me or you don't have to agree with me. I mean, it's just, you know, it's how I feel, and I might not always be right, but like I said, it's up to you. You know, whether you really want to change or not. You know, at least try some of the things that I'm saying. I mean, it's worth a try. So that we can change, so that we can be different, so that we could do something different with our life. I will be a millionaire, a multi-millionaire, and I'm going to have the house that I want, and I'm going to have the cars that I want, and I'm going to have the friends that I want, and I'm going to have the connections that I want to have, and I'm going to, you know, I have a whole nother thing, you know, that I want to do to help build the kingdom of God. You know, I want to help, you know, young women. I want to help people succeed in every area of their life. I want to help people deal with their trauma. I want to spend my life helping people and not working myself to death. I have to become financially free in order to have the freedom to go around from city to city, to state, to country, helping people heal. I would like to, you know, purchase shoes. I want to send people to college. You know, I want to do retreats. I want to really, really, really help people with my life, but I can't do that if I'm at work from 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night. I'm too tired. So now I have to devise a plan to come up with some wealth so that I can have $4 or $5 million, and I don't have to worry about working all the time. I can use more of my time to help other people. That's what I want to do with my life. And I thank you for joining me today. It's been long, girl, baby. It ain't just women, it's men on here too. Thank you for watching me. I love you with the love of the Lord. And I hope we all heal from our trauma. I hope that we can all get up and make new and better decisions. Make sure you go out. Make sure you listen to an audio book, some type of self-healing, some type of wealth building book today, to get new information, to make more informed decisions about your life. I lost 5 pounds and I saved $85. It don't sound like a lot. It's the beginning. But I'm telling you, if you never get started, you never will succeed. So let's get started. I love y'all. God bless you. In Jesus' name, amen.